Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. I'm joined once again by Peter X. Feng, who curated our Festival of Asian Images and Film. He also wrote this book, Identities in Motion, Asian American Film and Video. Welcome back, Peter.
Thank you.
Now, the next film we're going to be showing is a melodrama set in the city by the bay on the eve of the historic earthquake there in 1906. The movie is from 1927. It's called Old San Francisco, and it stars Dolores Costello and Warner Oland with Anna May Wong, this time in a supporting role. Now, this was 4 years after Toll of the Sea.
That's right.
As we mentioned when we were talking about that, she did play leads and played supporting parts. This is Anna in a supporting role.
That's right. Hollywood didn't really have that many opportunities for her to take lead roles, but in a story set in San Francisco, this is a multi-ethnic story. This is Dolores Costello plays the daughter of Spanish immigrants. We have Irish characters, Italian characters, and other Chinese characters besides Anna May Wong.
Yeah, a lot of it takes place in Chinatown, in San Francisco. It does kind of give again, the image of the kind of secretive, the underground, the Asians can't quite be trusted. Yeah. You know, what's on the surface is different than what's underneath.
That's absolutely right. Literally, in this case, we have an underground passageways in Chinatown, and so there's this sense that even if you go to visit Chinatown and see what's on the streets, you don't know what's going on beneath the streets.
And we have to say again, it can't be stressed too strongly that the image that a lot of people got of Asians all across America came from the movies.
Sure, absolutely. And of course, Asians and Chinese, let's be specific, I guess, about Chinese Americans at this period tended to be concentrated in these urban enclaves. San Francisco is Chinatown, for example. Because of kinds of laws restricting where they could live, they tended to all group together in these urban enclaves. So people in the Midwest probably would not have encountered Chinese Americans.
So the lead in the movie also is Warner Oland, who was born in Sweden, but playing an Asian. We talked about it earlier, but I think we also can reemphasize this about yellowface. And let's talk a little about yellowface and what that means.
It's a term that we use now to refer to the practice of casting a white actor and putting them in makeup to look Asian, which usually consisted of an appliance over the eye to cover the fold of the eyelid and not much more than that, really. And it had been commonplace. I mean, Warner Oland had first appeared in yellowface in a serial from the late teens called Patria, which was a kind of paranoid fantasy about Japanese militarism. And he, of course, would go on to play both Fu Manchu and Charlie Chan. So he, in particular, played a whole bunch of ethnic roles over the course of his career, but toward the end of it, really became identified with playing Asian roles.
So let's have a look. Here's the film directed by Alan Crosland from 1927, Old San Francisco.